Look at this artsy mess over here. Anyway, today I have this folder for you, and it's not even a sketchbook tour, it's a tour of my old paintings and drawing. Because lately I haven't been, lately I mean like for 3-5 days, I haven't been drawing or painting anything like in particular, mostly like just study sketches and composition sketches. So today I decided to stick to the pattern of me publishing video Sundays, Mondays, and Thursdays, and do a folder too. Most of this art is, well, all of this art is from the period of 2013 August to, I guess, late 2016. Okay, first one is the one of the girls that I follow on the Instagram. I really like her profile, and I'm kind of sticking to liking drawing kind of redhead girls. Anyway, and I've got this idea of character being on the front and the background being a framed landscape. I really love how this look, and I think I will do more of this. Second one, it's probably 2014, I think, and I really like how I try to incorporate the colors here, but well, you can see that anatomy of the face and the hair itself just I mean, like, the ear is too small, the eye should be closer here, and somehow I managed to lose bridge of nose somewhere, and yeah, his mouth is just awful. And the hair, like, what's up with the head? It's just broken. It's like he doesn't have most of his skull, and hair is just like okay. Next one is Dean Winchester here, and at the time I still was trying to get to the realistic, and this was drawn from reference, but well, yeah, you can see that the ear is, something is not right with it, but overall it's okay. I like his lashes though. And here's the portrait of one of my friends, still on the 2014. And yeah, 2014. I tried to do like little nail polish things, but overall it just looks messy. Okay, this is probably back to 2013. Hi, son. Hello. I'm sorry, guys, for son. I love you, but I will move from you. Okay. And yeah, the hair is just not good, but you can see a little blush over here that was done with watercolor, and most of it was still with the color pencils. And a starry night. Tell me the one person who haven't tried to draw the starry night, because that ain't me, guys. I've tried. I really like this one though. Obviously the bird is from reference, but I managed to do this circles on the background and they look nice. Geometrics, right. One of my fave YouTube travel bloggers at that time, Hey Nadine. The hand is off. You can see that's the anatomy problem. But I'm happy that I tried to, you know, to make it more interesting, and not only to draw half of the person or just a portrait, but it's the word travel here, but it's probably not visible enough. And Megan Fox from the movie, I forgot how, I think it's The Body of the Jennifer, right? Jennifer's body of the Jennifer, something like that. This is done with watercolor, and that's it. Oh, I think I'm bad with it. But I think the reason is the paper. It's not thick enough. But I still tried. And those little bunny teeth. That was, by the way, my old nickname, kind of. The name that I went by in the art world. art community, but I really grown up out of this. Little fox. I wish I would mark and date those paintings, but this is the castle, and do not underestimate me on the amount of castles that I drew. It's probably over 1,000 or 2,000. Yes. This is pretty famous reference, I guess. I mean, these owls. You probably saw them before because a lot of artists do their version of them or just redraw them. It's a really famous photo. And I've added mine, which is strange green substance on the background. I really like this one though. So I took the reference of the parrot with his wings spread out and tried to make it more stylized with the ink, the pen and watercolor. You can still see that I haven't erased the pencil good enough. But overall look I really like of it. And I didn't even knew at that time that such thing as hooping exists, but right now looking back at this, it's kind of fate. By the way, hooping, for those who don't know, is kind of a dance meditative practice with the circle. It's for me meditative. It's mostly like dancing with the circle. And I really like the rose. It was done with colored pencils, the watercolor color pencils. That's why they're a little bit waxy and they don't cover most of the surface. I really should have waited to film this video, but I really have no time today. I'm sorry, but I really want to do this for you, and you please be nice to the sun. I love it, even if it's just messes up with the lightning here. So this was the illustration made, I guess it's for the song of the AC/DC band, Stormy Mayday or Metallica, I don't remember, but at that time I was really into Metallica and AC/DC. I still like it, but yeah, times passes. Bunnies, boring, just bunnies from the reference. Hi. I've tried to do I've tried to make full background. This what is resultant that's the result of it. And Nina Dobro, oh my god, Nina, I'm so sorry, but you're so broken here. Jensen Ackles. I'm really frustrated with how I tried to smudge graphite with my fingers. Right, that's the word. How could you forget the word fingers? And this is the Charlie Bradbury from Supernatural, or Felicia Day. Misha Collins, so bad. By the way, all of these ballpoint pen drawing are not made without sketch underneath. Are not made, because you can see little pencil marks still here. So I wouldn't obviously manage even this without a pencil sketch. It's just dirty. I don't know, it's just so messy and dirty. It's probably still the paper. No, it looks like a watercolor paper, but it's still, I like the overall mood. I like this stone and I like this stone, but I just don't like how it all works out together. Once again, that girl from the Instagram that I like and follow, she's by the way really cool cosplayer, Angelina Jolie. Nothing to say here, plain board portraits. Dean with puffy hair. And this is Amber Heard, one of my favorite actresses. I like this Deanie. The edges were done with marker. Was just plain CD marker. And this is in pencils. I really like this one, even if the anatomy is still not perfect. This is one of my favorites. Look how much cross-hatching I've made here. I really like him. I think it was already 2015. Oh, I wish I was putting the dates to them. Amber Heard once again. Look at this broken hand. But so much cross-hatchings. How could I even manage to be so patient? For this face I made like 6, 7, maybe 10 sketches before I finally managed to have this, even if it's not okay, but it sometimes takes quite some pre-sketching to get to the point where I like it. Lydia Martin and her broken ears and her really two massive hands for her face. Like the cross-hatching on this one. And yeah, I was really patient at that time. I spent like 6 or 7 hours on one painting. Nothing plain boring here. I like this one. This is the drawing of my cat on the moon. So that it was probably the first time, 2015, probably the first time that I really took a couple of references and made that into one piece of art. And this is a little marks from the Jelly Roll white pen on toned paper. Awful. Let's move on. It's a heart to the Valentine's Day. Just not my style, something random. I really like this one, even if her face is not as beautiful as the reference, but I took the reference of the face and made it into kind of Red Riding Hood illustration. I even cannot name it as that, but yeah, some sort of. I really like her eyes though. And the gouache piece. It's boring one. I mean, like, it's just the reference we draw. Okay, sun is coming closer. He wants to say hi. But yeah, I still really like it. Okay. Oh, this one of Abaddon, I spent too much time on doing the reference, and when I finally managed to do not the reference, the sketch, I was so afraid to spoil it with the paints, but it turned out good. I even can say great for that time, and I really like this part of this, like, messy brush strokes. And probably it works and looks good for me because of the complementary color scheme, like red and blue. Of course, at that time I didn't even know what that means, complementary colors, but yeah, well, more stylized kind of guess. I really like this one. I like his eyes. Just bad anatomy, but I really like the background. More gouache. That's supposed to be a butterfly, but that definitely doesn't look like that. And angel, and I really like this painting just because of how much I've struggled to get the pose right without the references, just from my imagination. And this whole picture is just from my imagination, and I think I've done pretty okay for that time. Dean, which is too short. I've took the body from the references and stuck the Dean head, but they are still too short because at that time I haven't even started working on my anatomy skills. But one thing that I like is the coloring. I really like it. I mean, like, at that time, how did I manage that? It looks okay to me. And probably the last one here, right? What do we got here? Rulers and some unfinished practice thing. You can see the sketch underneath, how much I redraw it. And this is just a girl. Truly not my thing, but there behind this is really funny and fascinating story of how our mind can make things into reality, I guess. Like, it was before a week or maybe 2 weeks before the GipCon in Rome that I painted this, and I really was searching for so many dresses, or because I wanted to have something nice to wear there, and I haven't had any dress. Can you imagine? I haven't had any dress before that, and I just painted this one because that was the kind that I wanted to get and I liked. And then I went shopping and I stumbled upon it, and it was like mind-blowing for me because I'm really picky at clothes because I don't have too much clothes, but I really, stick to them. So when I found this one, I was like, oh my god, is this for real? Are you joking me? Thank you, universe. So thank you, universe, for the dress and for the wonderful spend time on the GipCon. I really like how the shadows fall on this folder. And on this pleasant note of beautiful shadow on the folder, I want to say thank you for watching, guys. I really hugging you really tightly. I hope you have a wonderful day, and see you on Thursdays, I guess. Take care and carry on. Goodbye.